Hi, I'm Neil, and welcome to Wise Guides, where we give your team our best practices so you can get the most out of using SideOwl. Hi, this video is for teams who do not have live but want to use SideOwl for finished projects that then have new devices coming in as part of a second refresh or second phase or third phase, etc. So today I'll show you what you can do to kind of help with that design process by leveraging the existing devices. So the first thing I might do, once I have a project that's completed, so we'll use this example here at the top. Once this project is completed, the first thing I'm going to do is clone this project. So I'm going to go ahead and clone it. So I'll go ahead and I will duplicate the project and I'll give it a name for what the new project name should be. So let's say in this new phase, we'll call it phase 2. So phase 2 and duplicate it. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is revert this to design, because in this phase 2 project that we have, this phase 2 project that we have right here, I'm going to go ahead and revert it to design first. So when I revert it to design, now we're ready to design it. But when you look at the project in design, it already has all these devices, right? And the goal is just to have these devices as reference, not to have them as devices that we actually are part of our bill of material or count. So to do this, what we're going to go do is go to project devices. We're going to filter down to the projects that we just duplicated and put into design. So I'll go to here. And then we're going to make sure in our configure columns that the archive status is checked off. And then we're going to update this. Then what we're going to do is export this project out. All right. Once you have your export, you can then just archive every single device. Just make sure to put the word archived in it. And then you can copy this down for as many devices needed in the project. So whether you have 100, 500, 1,000, whether they're on multiple plans, doesn't matter. This is pretty easy to do all together. Once I do that, I'm just going to save it and then import it back in. So we'll call this archived. And then we will import this back in. So we'll click import this back in, open. Once it's there, now when we go back to our project here, as you can see, it has no devices, right? And that's the goal. We can now design from fresh. But if we toggle off the hide archive, we can see the devices that used to be there, and then we can reference them. We can see anything that was inside of them, the hours, anything that was put there. This was a SideOwl Wise Guides video series where we explore SideOwl best practices. Thank you for joining us.